I got people telling me, old school nerd, you got to do more System of the Down. Old school, you got to do more Violet Orlandi. Old school, Lauren Babic. Old school, Halocene. Why not do all four together? Oh, and I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Most of the time.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Now, this is one of my favorite songs by System of a Down. It really is. I like the melodic tones of that softer style, the acoustic fill-ins in the beginning, and it blows into this syncopated, segmented rhythm with this passionate outcry and these amazing lyrics and just the way he belts his notes and then literally viciously thrashes you with his voice all at the same time. So now I get to see Violet do the melodic tones, Addie do that belting, just joyous sound she does, and then Lauren will come in and kick the door in and just viciously thrash us all lyrically. Hey, it's just like having System of a Down, but I don't think anybody is Armenian. If you are, let me know. It's totally cool. Okay, so like and subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Thank you so much. Please check out this amazing video in its original content. The link will be in the description. Also, by all means, Lauren Babic, Violet Orlandi, Halocene, and yes, System of a Down. You should be subscribed to all four channels. I am. If I'm doing it, you should do it. Maybe. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts. Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel. We appreciate all single one of you. And of course, that includes Council of Nerddom. Yep. I was going to say 9 of the most amazing people I know. It's actually 8 of the most amazing people I know and Rob. Yeah, it's a running joke. Also, Patreon's up there. Always giving that love. Thank you so much, guys. You make this channel possible. Here we go. Halocene. I want to see how Joe and Brad pull this one off. I know they're musically talented enough. I know Joe, if you let him, he'll just pound away on the toms and snare until he just puts dents in them and breaks heads, and it's kind of his thing, and it's cool. This song is perfect for him, the way he loves to integrate toms into his work. I do love the way he plays open hands, so System of a Down is definitely in his wheelhouse. I'm pretty sure Brad can just throw this around any way he wants, which is, of course, also amazing. So we're not just here for the ladies' voices, boys and girls. We're here for the musicianship, too. Don't forget that. Also. And me, too. You're here for me. No. No, you're not. Let's go. That was very clean. Come on. We never get to talk about Brad and Joe until the end of the video. We're always like, oh, before we end the video, Brad and Joe, you guys did great. No, we're going to call the guys out first this time because once Addie, Violet, and Lauren start, we're going to forget the boys are there. And we don't like to do that because it hurts their feelings. At least that's what I've been told. I have no idea. It's really late. It's like after midnight and I'm making this reaction. I haven't had sleep in a long time, and quite frankly, I'm not even sure where I'm at. Who the hell are you? Can you guys see that? The tiki mask with the flashing lights in the eyes. So it's not just me. Thank God. That would have been really weird.
Conversion, software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a child. Eating seeds as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. Yo, when you roam the world, how you roam disorder, disorder. Yo, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder.
Okay. They could have done this in separate parts. They could have said, okay, Violet, you're going to start off with that sultry connection and you're going to do that part. Addie, you're going to come in during the wail, that belting part where he just cries out. And then, of course, and then Lauren, you're going to come in and just thrash it out when it's time to get down to it. They could have done that. They're perfectly capable of it. It would be a very easy arrangement. But they said, no, we're not going to do that because that would be the easy way out. And that does not do System of a Down justice. You know what they did? They took the time to sit down, write a 3-part harmony for the entire section. They introed the first 2 lines with Violet. Then Addie comes in, adds the harmonizing layer on top. Then when they finally break into that rolling part, that aggressive lead in, Lauren jumps in. And at first you're thinking, okay, Lauren's going to take the lead on this and she's just going to blast through. But then it's characteristic of Lauren, but people don't realize it unless you really pay attention. She can harmonize with the best of them. So all of a sudden, now you have this amazing... By the way, I am really sorry, ladies. That was a bad stop point. That's better. Now it looks like Lauren is trying to eat the egg when they throw it at the hibachi place. Violet can't hear herself, and I don't know what Addie's doing. This is still better than the last place I stopped it, so we're going to go with that. So what they did is they took a 3-part, you know what? Nope, still not better. No, that's even worse. No, yeah. That always works. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, so they took a 3-part harmony, allowed Addie to go up, do that slice and dice, razor sharp vocal she does. You have Violet and Lauren doing this double segmented area where you can hear them changing roles within the harmony and it adds a dynamic. And so where it could have just been Lauren blasting that aggressive vocal style through that part, they encompass something that System of a Down can't do. Please don't take that the wrong way. The singer of System of a Down can do all 3 things. He can sing softly in a melodic tone that touches the soul with the pain of his heritage and the struggle of his people. He said it himself. He can also belt and wail out a cry of pain and anguish like nobody does. And he can also savagely rip up aggressive growling tones. He can't do all 3 at the same time. He can record it. Yeah, he can do it if he recorded it 3 and then put it in there. But he usually doesn't record anything on an album that he can't do live. And that's good. So this trio of vocalists said, you know what? All 3 of us together can do all 3 modes of his vocal capability. What if we did them all at the same time and we layered them in a 3-part harmony. And that's what you have. There's a reason why people love this cover. Because you have 3 vocalists that took the time to cut these parts, learn these parts, record these parts. And again, remember, I believe that this one was also done while Lauren was in Canada. Addie is, I think, in San Francisco, California, I believe. And of course, Violet's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. 3 countries, 2 continents. Yeah, and they pulled off a 3-part harmony like that. Don't believe me? Listen to it again. It's so good. Somebody get Joe a towel. This glistening arm thing is distracting, okay? Whew.
Wood for the fires, loud neighbors, flashlight reveries caught in the headlights of a truck. It seems as a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. Yo, when you own the world, how you own disorder, disorder. Now, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder.
I want to see how they do this. Not exactly a surprise, but fairly shocking. Wait a minute. Where's the glisten? Oh, y'all gave him a towel and wiped his... That was so sweet of you guys. Sorry, Lauren. Didn't mean to stop it right there. Let's back that up. I did want to see what they were going to do with this. I didn't know if they were going to continue that 3-part harmony, if they were going to let Lauren just take it. Apparently, Miss Babic took it. I don't think she's going to give it back. I don't think she shares.
Give this video a like.
Yeah, we're gonna let Addie talk. It's sweet and bubbly and cool, but I want to touch on a couple more things, okay? I cannot. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's not getting any better. The problem with them going nuts. There we go. We'll go like at least they're all belting at the same time. The 3-part harmony works, even all the way to the end, and it's really, really good. We love System of a Down. We love his voice. We love the lead singer, the way he can just glide through so many different variations, so many styles of musical vocal, and just the way his vocals can change on a dime. Not a lot of people can do what he does. These ladies can do it. And if they team up, they can do all 3 of his styles together. And it makes it amazing. Shout out to... And I don't give him enough, and I'm just going to do it now. Okay, Joe looks like he's really got to go to the bathroom. He's like, I really got to pee. Anyway, that's not, this has nothing to do with these ladies here. This has nothing to do with Joe. Joe, you do you. This is about Brad. And I want to say, Brad is the most clean cut, heavy bastard of metal and rock that I've seen so far. He's so clean cut. He's so, it's refreshing because, he's obviously here, dad metal, but never let Brad's baby face or his clean cut style, with his, perfect little styling. I think Addie may have laid those clothes out for him. I'm sorry. Once I get started on the jokes this late at night, they really don't stop. And I'm only kidding because I want to say this. I said all those jokes to say this. Do not be fooled by the way Brad dresses, or the fact that he's not overflowing with tattoos, by the fact that he's a good dad, he's a good husband, he's super clean cut, got all of his stuff together. Don't let that fool you. You put that guitar in his hand, and he sounds as vicious and aggressive as anybody, even the shitty guys. No, the stereotype is, honestly, I mean, throughout history, your guitarists are always, your dirt bags, you got, living on the wild side, sex, drugs, rock and roll, man, Mick Mars kind of shit, right? Or they're aggressive and mean like James Hetfield, right? But then every once in a while you run across those Kurt Hammetts, those Alex Lifesons, walk across the street and go, hey, buddy. They're like, hey, man. That's Brad. Brad's more of an Alex Lifeson / Kirk Hammett kind of guy. He's chill, man. But put a guitar in his hand, he can thrash, and it's very impressive. So, again, you put these 5 people together, and apparently their covers are amazing. Best cover I've ever heard vocally of Toxicity. Or any song by System of a Down. I don't think anyone is doing a System of a Down song this good other than System of a Down. So that's high praise. Everything I said about the way they did that 3-part is just amazing. Okay, Joe, you can go pee now, dude. I'm sorry. Joe, go pee. Poor guy. And everything I said about Brad, I mean, it's easy to not care about anything and be a guitar god in a rock band. It's another thing to be a super dad, a super husband, and step up and do all that amazing guitar work. And look, I know he dresses like anybody else, and he doesn't look like a rock star per se until you put a guitar in his hand. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. This was System of a Down's Toxicity, a cover by Halocene, Lauren Babic, and of course, Violet Orlandi. Please like and subscribe them all. The link to this amazing video is in the description below, and you can watch it as much as you like without having to hear me talk. And that's pretty good. Don't you think? He's really creeping me out.